Hi, this is Gustav, the developer of TupiTube. Welcome to our channel. Today is Monday, and I'm so happy to start a new version of our workshop for TupiTubers. This is the version number 17. This is amazing. Today is a rainy day in Tupiland, but we are happy to be here to teach a little about animation. I want to start saying hi to all the people that is joining the transmission. OG Gamer, hello there from Georgia, really happy to see you there. Sonny Gupta, thank you for joining. Oh, Mr. Matthew! Mr. Matthew is joining the transmission, very welcome. Here is the top of our social network, guys. The best animators of our social network are joining the transmission. I'm really happy to see that, guys. Thank you for joining. I see Malben, I see Tails, I see Lenka. Foxy is a special guest because he's a special friend of the project from a long time ago. So I'm happy. This is a special workshop for me because you guys are joining the transmission. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start. Let me kill the music for a moment so we can start learning a little. Okay. The workshop for today, the topic for today is lip sync. I have been posting several notes, several posts on Instagram, giving you an idea of what are we going to do today. So the topic for today is lip sync. Oh, hello Moses Francis for joining the transmission. Very welcome. Okay, as I was saying, today we are going to work on lip sync. We are going to make a very basic exercise of lip sync. So let's start defining the word. What is lip sync in animation? Well, lip sync is an animation technique to animate the mouth of a character so it can move its mouth while he is talking. The science of lip sync is to make that the synchronization between the movements of the mouth and the sound are in an accurate way. So that's the challenge, and that's what we are going to do today. We are going to play with lip sync. We're going to make a very basic exercise of a character saying something. I want to be clear on this. Today I'm going to focus on the mouth movement. The rest of the character, the movement of the eyes, the face in general terms, we are not going to focus on that today. We are going to focus just on the mouth movement. Okay, so now that we know what we are going to do, let's start with a little of theory about lip sync. So I want to show you a little example I made a few days ago. So let's take a look at it right now. So please pay attention and let me know in the chat if you can hear the sound of the exercise, okay?
Hi, this is the control test.
Once again.
Hi, this is the control test.
As you can see, the character is saying, hi, this is a control test. And if you pay attention to the mouth, is moving according to the words of the sound.
Hi, this is the control test.
You see? So this is this is our challenge today. We are going to do a very basic example of lip sync. Okay, this is the source file of the project. As you already know, all the source files of the exercise are available on our social network. Right here, you can download the tube source file and you can open it from your TupiTube desk installation, and you can study this exercise in case you want to watch it. So here is the source file, and if you pay attention, the mouth start moving like this. There are several positions, there are several shapes, as you can see here. So what is the challenge? The challenge is how can I add the right positions of the mouth in the right moment so the character can speak in the right way. So how can I synchronize the movements of the mouth and the sound? This is what is lip sync. Okay. Now let's study the basics of this technique using TupiTube. So what I'm going to do right now is to open the plugin of Papagayo lip sync that you can find right here in the last button of the tools of this tool menu. You can open Papagayo, the Papagayo plugin, and here you will find a button which shows you a set of mouths, of different mouths to play with lip sync. These are samples. You can create your own designs. Oh, thank you guys in the chat. There is a little delay between you and me, but thank you. Okay, let's get back. As I was saying, there are a collection of mouths inside TupiTube, so you can learn a little about the mouth shapes that you have to use when you want to play with lip sync. Let's take a quick look to the different mouth designs that will be included in the next version of TupiTube desk. If you pay attention, focus on the mouth of the character. If you pay attention, there are several positions that represent specific sounds when we are talking. Let's take a look to other examples. These are just examples, so you can play with them and you can learn a little more about lip sync. Now, in general, excuse me, in general terms, you just need a set of 10 positions to play with lip sync. If you want to design your own set of mouths, you have to create 10 different images of the mouth. Let's get back to the first example. So that's the first thing you have to understand. You need 10 images representing the different syllables, phonemes, sounds that we do in our mouth when we are talking. So let's take a quick look to the different sounds we do when we talk or when a character is talking. So the first position represents two similar sounds, A and I. A, I. Here, this position represents E, the sound E. The third mouth represents three different sounds, E, T, and C. E, T, C. The fourth position represents two sounds, F, F, and V, V. The fifth represent L, the sound L, L. Okay. The sixth position represents three different values, M, amp, B, B, P, P. The seventh represent O, O, O. The eighth position represents rest. This is the mode we are going to use when the character is not talking. When it's in silence, we are going to use this representation. This representation is for the sound U, U, U. And the last one is for W and Q, as when we say war, war, or words like that. Okay? So that's the general information you need to know when you are going to work with lip sync using TupiTube. Okay? That's the basic, and this is a set of examples we included in TupiTube so you can study them in case you want to implement your own collection of modes. Because as we are going to see it in the exercise we are going to do right now, we are going to discover that you can design your own set of modes. Okay? So let's keep moving. Okay, let's get back. Excuse me, I'm coughing a little. Not much. Okay, let's follow with the list of tasks we have to achieve in this workshop. For today, we are going to do this. This is the list of steps we have to follow to make our own exercise. The first thing we are going to do is to get the Papagayo application installer, and we are going to install it in our computer. So where we can find it, there are several places in the internet. On the internet you can download it, but I have to say we have it in the download section of the TupiTube network too. So if you get in our download section, you will find a third link called download complementary software. If you get in here, oh, give me a second. Here we are. If you get in, if you visit, excuse me, if you visit the download section of our social network, you will find a third link. Oh, Phoneme is doing some questions. I'm going to answer all the questions in the end of the workshop. So please give me some minutes. We finish the exercise and then we focus on solving questions. Okay, so in the link complementary software, download complementary software, you can get in and you will find the Papagayo installer that is available for Windows, for Mac, and the source code is available for Linux. In fact, there are several distributions that include Papagayo, so you can install it directly from your package manager without any issue. The installation of Papagayo is quite simple because it's a very small software, so you don't have any issue installing Papagayo. It's quite simple. You just download it, you just install it, and that's it. Okay. Oh, excuse me guys, I'm coughing a lot, but I'm okay. Okay, let's get back to the steps. Now that we get downloaded and now that we haven't installed it, let's take a quick look to the software to see how it looks. This is the interface of Papagayo. It's quite simple. I'm not going to explain all the details of the software. I'm going to use exactly the parts I need to use so you can understand how to use it, okay? No big deal at all. Okay, so the next step we have to take is create a voice audio file. For this example, and this is an advice I want to give you. The first time you try lip sync, please try to do something short. Don't try to do a huge project. Don't try to do something complex because you are just learning. So let's start doing something very, very simple. As you can understand how it works, then you can try something bigger, but please start with something simple. For this example, we are going to try just a word. We're going to try a character saying hello, and that's it. That's all what we are going to do today. A character saying hello. So as I mentioned before, let's create a voice audio. To do that, what do we need? It's quite simple. I mean, currently there are thousands, and I mean thousands of applications to record your voice. Or of course you can get a voice audio from the internet, from any of your favorite movie if you want to try that, but please try something short. That's the only request I do. Okay, so I'm going to use an application called Audacity. It's free software. You can use it to record and to edit audio in different formats. It's a very useful, handy application. So we are going to use Audacity to record the voice. You can use any software that you know how to use. I mean, you don't have to use Audacity. Any software. What matters, you can use your cell phone, for example. What matters is that finally you get an MP3 file or a WAV file. That's all that cares. Finally, all that you need is a sound file. So I'm going to record my own voice. I'm going to try the voice of a character. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to record myself right now. Hello. Let's see how it sounds that. Hello. Okay, it's okay for me. I'm going to clean some noise. At the beginning and at the end of the record. And I think I'm going to cut this part, and I'm going to cut this part, and that's it. I have my sound file ready to play. Okay, I'm going to export this file as a WAV file, and I'm going to record it in the folder of this workshop. Let's call it test. Let's call it hello.wap. Hello.wap. This is my file. Okay, that's it. Now I have my WAV file ready. So now let's check our list. What's next? Now it's time to create the lip sync file. It's some kind of configuration file we need as part of the process. To create the lip sync file, we are going to use Papagayo. So now we need Papagayo. As we already installed it, now we can use it. Okay, so let's move it to Papagayo. And this is the software. It's already opened. Oh, there is a question. Luca, I'm going to take care about the questions at the end of the workshop, but currently we can't record sound directly from the interface, but it would be a feature in next versions of the software. I mean, we can implement that. We can add that feature in the future. Okay. So this is the interface. I just opened Papagayo, and what I'm going to do right now is this is the file I just created. Hello WAP, remember? I'm going to drop it right here. And now I have my sound inside Papagayo. I'm going to play it. Hello. Perfect. Now, in this field, call it a spoken test, I have to type the words of the sentence that are included in the audio. So as in this example I'm saying hello, all I have to do is to type hello right here. As I'm typing hello, you can see that there are these two boxes, a green one and a red one. The green one shows the whole test. We don't have to deal with this component. We have to focus in the red square, in the red element. Okay. So let's play it just like it is and pay attention to this mouth. Okay. Hello. The synchronization is not working right now because the sound occurs right here. And the reference of the word is covering the whole record, the whole audio file. So what I'm going to do right now is to adjust the test to make it fit the word. The word starts right here and ends here. So what I'm going to do is to fix it. More or less, this should be the position for the red element. So let's play it once again, and please pay attention to the mouth right here. Hello. It looks a lot better. Let's play it again. Hello. I could move it a little. Hello. More or less. Okay. Our Papagayo project is ready. So what I have to do now? What I have to do now is to save the project, and this is really important. We need to create a PGO file, a Papagayo file. So I'm going to call it hello PGO. We're going to save it, and now we have the sound file we already created, and we have the configuration lip sync file from Papagayo. So we are ready to create our first animation using lip sync. Okay. So it's time to move to TupiTube. Oh, guys, give me a second, please. I need to go for a little of drink. I need to drink water. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the interruption. We are back. Okay. So what we are going to do right now is to create a TupiTube project using the files we already created. Okay. So let's start a new project. This is our new project. Oh, let's use a different. Oh no. This configuration is okay. Okay, this is our project. So what we are going to do is to import the files we already create from Papagayo and from Audacity. To do that, we move to the same option we already mentioned before, the Papagayo lip sync files option. So let's open it. In this panel, we are going to have all the elements we need to work. The mouth samples is just a reference. so you can understand and you can study how lip sync work. Remember that you can create your set based on the visual style you want to. I mean, it doesn't matter which style of drawing of illustration you are using, you are doing. You can create your own set of mouths. So don't worry about it. This is just a reference, as I mentioned, so you can study. But there is a manager right here where we can import our projects, or Papagayo projects. So let's do it. I'm going to add a new lip sync file. So let's look for the PGO file we already create. Oh my god, where I save it? Give me a second, I need to find it. It seems I save it. Oh, okay, I save it at the folder Nemo. No problem at all. Give me a second. I'm going to look for the Nemo. There it is. Hello PGO. Now I have to load the sound file I create. Let's go to the workshop folder and we will find the hello WAP. Remember that we created. Now here I have in the third field I have two options. I can. Oh, hello Tails. Thank you for joining the transmission. Pretty welcome as usual, as always. Okay, we have two options right here. We can use any pack or from the examples we are providing in case you want to use them, or you can load a set of mouths created by yourself. So here I create, in this folder I have a set of SVG mouths, and here I have a set of mouths created using TupiTube. I mean, you can create a set of mouths using native objects too. So you can pick whatever option you want to use. Okay, for this example, because we need to work fast, I'm going to use a previous one of the examples included in TupiTube. So let's use this kind of looks like the head of a worm. I'm not sure, but whatever. Let's use this one. Okay, give me a second. There is a lot of sound around me. Give me a second, please. Sorry guys, today has been a special day, it seems. Okay, we are back. So now I imported the Papagayo configuration file, I imported the sound file, and I pick a set of mouths from the collection of samples of TupiTube. So let's see how it looks.
Hello.
Can you see that?
Hello. Hello.
As you can see, the synchronization between the movement of the character and the sound is very good. It's very good.
Hello. Hello.
Now, of course, you can use your own set of mouths, but you will have to create the rest of the character. Let's take a look really fast of how it looks to use my own set of mouse. I'm going to use exactly the same example, but this time I'm going to use hello. I'm going to load the sound file. It's right here. And now I'm going to load my own set of mounts that I create. I'm going to use my collection, my personal collection, mounts SVG. In this folder, what is in this folder? And this is really important. Let me show you. This is my collection of mounts, and this is really important. It's something that I forgot to mention. When you are going to create your mounts, you have to pay attention to the name of every file. If you can see, this file is called AI. This is called E. This is called ETC. This is something important I forgot to mention. Sorry guys. Let's load the example. But let me show you. In the mount samples, you are going to find that when you create your own mounts, you have to name every image for every mount following this code. You have to follow this order. The first file, you have to call it AI. The second, E. The third one, ETC, and so on. This is important, so in other way it won't work. Okay, so pay attention to that. Now I just exported the same example, but this time I'm using my own mouth. I created by myself using Inkscape.
Hello. Hello.
And in this case, I will have to animate the rest of the character. I mean, I will have. Oh, I'm having some issues with the. Sorry. Oh, it seems it's frozen, but never mind. When you are going to work with your own mouse, you have to pay attention, understanding that you will have to animate the rest of the character. To finish this workshop, I'm going to show you an example I already made, a more complex example I already made previously. Oh, interesting. It seems I lose my keyboard. Oh, it's back here. So let's use it here. Okay, let's start TupiTube once again. And this time I'm going to show you an example that I posted on, if I remember well, I posted on our Instagram account. So let's do it. I'm going to import once again a Papagayo project, but this time I'm going to post Dory. The Dory WAP or the Dory MP3, and I'm going to pick, let's going to use this one just for fun. Interesting. The application is crashing. Of course, Murphy's law. It will have to crash in the middle of the workshop. Thank you so much. For some reason it's failing. The funny thing is that I was running this exercise yesterday to be sure that it won't fail, and now are failing in the middle of the workshop. This is beautiful. But never mind. Let's try the last time. If not, it doesn't matter actually. Give me a second. We are finishing the workshop, so just give me the chance to try the last time.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swim. Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swim.
As you can see, interesting stuff can be made using lip sync. And just to end, I want to show you the configuration file of this example. Let me see if we can try. I'm going to need to close Papagayo and launch it again. So, give me a second, please. And I'm going to drop the Dory project because I want you to watch how it looks. This is the example of Dory that I just played. As you can see, there are a lot of words. For the example I showed you, I just used the word hello, but this is a lot bigger.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy Gills. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
The role of Papagayo is to help you to synchronize the movement of the mouth with the sound file you want to use for the conversation, the dialogue you want to implement in your animation. Okay, that's in general terms the practice for today. And now it's time to check. It's time to check the chat so I can see what questions do you have. So let's start from the beginning. Oh, okay. I'm checking the chat. Vishal Panchal is saying hi. I remember. I remember you. Thank you. Thank you for joining the transmission. Very, very welcome. I'm happy to see you around. Okay. Vishal Panchal say, TupiTube community is the best community in this world. Thank you so much, guys. We are working on it. OG Gamer says that's the reason why autosave is added. You are right. Unfortunately, from time to time, we need to fix a lot of bugs on our software, but we keep working on it. Okay, I don't see more questions. If you have any additional question, this is the time to make it. If not, I just want to invite you to try a very basic example of lip sync. Remember to try doing something pretty easy. That's important. And once you have some experience working with that, then you can start making more complex scenes using Papagayo and TupiTube. The good thing about Papagayo is that it was created using the same language that is used to create TupiTube. So in the future, it's very possible that we include Papagayo inside TupiTube, so you won't need to download an external software to make this part of your animations. OG Gamer is asking, future versions of TupiTube will add rig Of course, we are thinking about bones, we are bodies, puppets, all the architecture required to animate characters. This will be part, of course. To achieve that goal, we really need the support of the community. Unfortunately, right now there are too few people donating, so it's hard, but we will try it anyway. We will try it anyway. Tails is asking if TupiTube can support animations with audio. This is one of our next features. We are working on it. It will take a couple of months, but we want to include that. We want to include that. Okay, Tails is telling us the way he used to work to do lip sync, which is okay. This is just a resource. What I'm teaching you today is a resource. If you want to use it or not is up to you, but it's there. I like it because the final result usually it's pretty good and it works nice. Okay, I think it's time to start finishing this workshop. If you have something to say additional, please add it in the chat and I will be paying attention to it. As usual, the final part of every workshop is to tell you that TupiTube is an open source project and your help is pretty welcome. If you want to contribute to our project, you can do it from PayPal and from Patreon. These are the links you can use to donate. You can contribute from $1 just once if you wish. On the other hand, if you really like this project and want to support us, you can join us as a patron. Here is the link too, so you can join us. Now, if you don't have money to support us, there is a pretty nice way to help us, which is joining the TupiTube network. If you don't have money but you want to help us, you just have to sign up our platform and become part of our community. You just have to get in the platform from time to time, watch the animations that other users are making, like the animations you like more, and comment and be part of the community. That's all you have to do, and in that way you are supporting our work. Okay, I think this is all for now. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate your company. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you so much. And I think it's time to my usual final words. TupiTubers, keep animating and see you in the next video.